Once you make this light pesto, I know you'll never want to buy it again, because it's healthier and it tastes so much better than anything you can find in a store. And I make it more affordable without using sunflower oil. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make delicious pesto without any recipes or expensive ingredients. Okay, let's see how to make a budget-friendly pesto. Here on the left side you can see the ingredients that go in a classic pesto alla genovese, and to lower the total cost of my recipe I'm going to use walnuts, ricotta cheese and less olive oil than usual. I always use walnuts instead of pine nuts because here in Croatia these bad boys are 10 times more expensive than walnuts or even almonds. Anyway, I dry toast my walnuts for about 5 minutes to enhance their nutty flavor and we're ready to go. First, in a food processor I'm going to add walnuts. I need about a handful, and this pesto you can do it without a recipe, but I'll give you the rough measurements. Then I add 1 clove garlic, which is totally fine, but if you wanted more garlic, you just add another one. I add a good drizzle, about 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil, but it really depends on how thin or thick you want it. And I process these ingredients really well until smooth, and here I have a base for my pesto. Now at this stage I'm going to add fresh basil leaves, which I previously washed in a cold water and dried out with paper towels, and I need 2 handfuls. If basil is difficult for you to find or if it's too expensive where you live, I suggest you use spinach or even cooked peas. So basil goes in the food processor, and for Parmesan cheese I use less expensive grana padano. That works for me as a substitute all the time. Again, I need 1 handful grated grana padano, which is about 1/4 cup or 20 grams, and here you can see all the substitutes that will help you make great pesto without breaking your wallet, for pine nuts, for basil and for Parmesan cheese. Now I pulse it a few times to mince the basil and combine together, and I don't want to over process it. For the last step I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls of ricotta cheese to make my pesto more creamy. And I season it with salt and black pepper, but make sure to taste the pesto and add more seasonings if needed. Unlike the traditional pesto, this pesto is quite light and wonderfully creamy, and I think it hits the same spots. So even though it's less expensive, it's still packed with plenty of flavor. And best of all, this version is much healthier than any of the store-bought stuff. The best 2 ways I enjoy homemade pesto is to make this pesto baked chicken breast, or I just add a spoonful of this delicious sauce into my bowl of savory oatmeal. And these 2 recipes you can also find in the description below. But you can also make a great use of your pesto by adding some to your pasta, salad or pizza. Basically it's a perfect way to add some extra flavor to your food. And I think having this homemade pesto in your fridge can be a lifesaver for those busy weeknights. So if you're looking for something quick that will feed the whole family, I suggest you make this crustless quiche. It's super versatile, so you can use any leftover vegetables, meats or cheeses you have in the fridge. Check out that recipe now. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Stay healthy, stay happy.